Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brooke, and this is my 2020 reading journal flip through. So this is my first year doing a reading journal. Before, I could never really keep up on bullet journals, so I'm so excited that I actually completed a full year in a journal. So I'm so excited to show you guys. Here I'm just flipping through the index because I don't use it. Then we have my reading goals and my 20 in 2020. My goal for this year was 150 books, and I hit that in October, so I'm so happy with that. And I also surpassed that. Then we have this new releases spread that I didn't use, and I didn't include this in my next journal. Here's just a wrap up of each month of my favorite book. And then there's a couple pages of graphs. I didn't use these either, so we'll just skip over those real quick. And then here's a blank page because I was going to do a reading year in review. Then we get to January. So my monthly spreads now look a lot different than these, but it's so nice to go back and just see. Here I used black paper because I messed up, so I had to cover it up. And here's my wrap up, my favorite book. I love doing the favorite book of each month. And then we have February. This was a bit of a different spread for me. I also did this spread half in the dark because we had no power when I did this, because we were in a snowstorm, so I love that. And that reading tracker I did not use at all. It was so ugly, so I gave up on that. And then I started including my Instagram posts in my journal here in February. And this is my Bookopoly. This was inspired by Becca on the Books and Julie from Bujo Books on Insta. Here I use Crayola Super Tips actually to make the watercolors. And then we have March. I love this spread. That washi tape is from AliExpress. And here's my days read. I messed up there and used a different pink by accident. My books read. And my favorite book of all time of this year, A Little Life. Had to give it a little shout out, you know. Then this spread is for a readathon that I didn't do. And more just random spreads. And I love this Animal Crossing readathon spread. This was before I ever played Animal Crossing, but in March I was literally obsessed, so I'm so happy that I got to do that readathon. I also love this April theme. Those stamps are also from AliExpress. And then we have my books read. I only read 11 this month compared to the last couple, so wasn't that many, but I mean, still very good. I love the look of these two spreads next to each other. And here's my Owls Readathon couple spreads. I love how these turned out, even though J.K. Rowling is a piece of bleep. And I love these borders that I did on those spreads there. So cute. And a readathon spread that I did not use. I love this May theme too. It's just like abstract randomness, but I love it. I also hauled a lot of books in May because I was a fool, and I also unhauled basically all of those books, so love that for me. Then we have my June spreads. Here I used butterflies from this pack that I bought at Walmart for like $2, and I actually love how this turned out, especially the books read spread. So cute. I think between May, April, and this one, May, April, and June are my favorites, I think. July. Actually, I really do like July. This was the first spread that I ever recorded, so I did this one for IGTV before I started posting my videos on YouTube, and I love how this turned out after it was all filled in. It's just so different and bold for me. Then I did a spread for the mid-year book freakout tag. I love this spread too. The background is like a marble craft paper from Michaels. I love that. And then August, I do not like this theme. I did it way better in my like planner bullet journal. This is like a mess when I look at this. I hate it. But it's okay, we learn. It's not that bad, but for my eyes, I really just don't like it. And it took so much effort for a theme that I didn't even like. So Also, I read another favorite book that month, You Deserve Each Other. Absolutely love that book. And then I did this monthly tracker for the first time so I could see what day I was finishing each book, and I also did this here for the first time. So these couple spreads are just mini reviews of each book. I stopped doing this because it just took too much effort, but I liked it when I did it, but I just gave up because I'm lazy. I also really like the September theme. I posted this one on my YouTube channel. And Amanda Rach Lee also ended up doing a theme like this, so a bunch of people did, and everybody's were so nice, especially my friend Jasmine. She did hers like black and white kind of a couple times because she did it for a couple months, and I actually love it. But I love how that theme turned out. And this September favorites, I moved from my bullet journal to my reading journal that was inspired by Lisa Marie Reads. Then we have October. I used a bunch of stamps that I got at Michael's. And I did the reading tracker again. This was like a iffy reading month for me. I just was not feeling it. I'm keeping up with the October favorites. My favorite of that month was Addie LaRue. But since then I put my reading down, so it's not really a favorite. Then November, I hate this theme too, but that's so bad now that I'm looking at it. But when I look at it in person, I just don't like it. Especially this Books Red spread with that potion bottle. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. But other than that, it's not bad. Also, another favorite book, The Burning God. Gotta give it a shout out. Then I did an end of year TBR that I did not read. I read like 2 off of it. And on haul because I got rid of all my books. This is a little spread for Shah's Readathon, Small Things in Life. And then my December spreads, I love this theme too. So yeah, between like December, April, May, and June, they're all my favorites, I would think. And then here are my end of the year wrap-up spreads. So I did these. I didn't really film them or post them anywhere, but I actually love how they turned out. Just some of my most disappointing, my best books, worst books, books I DNF'd, books I reread, that kind of thing. I DNF'd a lot of books, if you couldn't tell. And then I did all of my books separated by format. So I did audiobook, ebook, and physical book. And I read a lot of books, so this took a while. But I love how it turned out, and I love seeing all the covers together. They're not in order either of when I read them. They're just pasted there. And then I have a bunch of blank spreads, so I'm going to do my reading charts and stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more bullet journal content. And comment down below what your favorite theme was that I did. I'm very curious to see what everybody else thinks. Okay, see you guys in my next video. Bye.